In the first centuries after Christ, early Christian communities formed in Roman provinces such as Judea and Egypt, where communal gatherings were often held in house churches marked by simple wooden benches and shared meals. These gatherings reflected a social structure that blended Jewish liturgical practices with emerging Greek philosophical ideas, creating a hybrid ritual space visible in mosaics found in Caesarea. By the 4th century, imperial endorsement under Constantine led to the convening of the First Council of Nicaea, which codified doctrines that would influence civic life across the empire and is depicted in illuminated manuscripts from Alexandria. Moving into the medieval era, monastic reforms such as those initiated by St. Benedict established a network of monasteries that functioned both as spiritual centers and hubs for manuscript preservation, evident in the illuminated pages of the Codex Amatinus. In the early modern period, missionary movements like the Jesuits expanded Christianity into Asia and Africa, establishing educational institutions whose architectural styles blended local motifs with European Baroque elements, a fact noted by historian Jonathan E. L. Smith. The 19th century saw the rise of Protestant evangelical societies that organized large-scale relief efforts in Sudan, where religious festivals were adapted to local calendars, creating syncretic practices documented in colonial reports. Anthropologists have traced how these cultural exchanges influenced social hierarchies, with Christian converts often gaining new roles within tribal governance structures, a pattern illustrated by oral histories collected in the early 20th century. The late 20th century witnessed the resurgence of indigenous churches that blended Christianity with traditional African cosmologies, reflected in vibrant processional costumes and drum rhythms preserved in contemporary ethnographic footage. Today, scholars continue to analyze how these historical layers shape modern identity politics in Sudan, using comparative studies of liturgical